Hey guys, I got another video for you today. If you like the content, share, like, hit the bell notification, and let's go.
2011 was when the New York Times erected its paywall. What happened then was when the woke revolution really took hold in digital media, which is to say that words like oppression, marginalization, people of color and marginalization in the same sentence, right? Creating that neural pathway, right? That kind of woke worldview where, white people have all the power and are uniquely evil, and people of color have no power, no agency, and need our help and, need us to take care of them. That worldview started to appear in the New York Times, the Washington Post, NPR, the Atlantic, CNN, MSNBC, all of the liberal media outlets started to use these words with just exponential frequency. White supremacy, right?
Yes.
Went from being mentioned, 75 times to being mentioned, 750 times in 1 year, right? There's just this outpouring of articles that were obsessing over race all the time, starting when the media went digital. And that really had an impact on how white liberals started to think and talk about race. I will say I think you can tell a lot about who the New York Times and the Washington Post and the liberal outlets are catering to based on what you read there, exactly like you said. So who are they stroking? And it's these liberal elites who have these, vanity morals that they often impose on the working class, things like defund the police, that actually hurts working class black Americans more than anybody else. 81% of black Americans oppose it, but it's the only view that you could read in the New York Times. I'm sorry. For much of 2020.
That particular accusation is not true. I mean, you certainly read about the defund the police movement, but you read plenty of voices and plenty of articles about the resistance to that. You read about Biden and many Democrats saying, no, that is not a winning path for our party.
Much later.
Later.
With COVID, right? When it becomes safe
I think
say...
That's the ultimate one.
I think that's
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, who bore the brunt of the lockdown burdens? It was the working class.
Yes.
Rich people sat at home
and masks.
Yes.
They turned being at home into a virtue when actually it was a sign of economic privilege.
Right.
This woman is a gem. She's a gem. Of course it was like that. It's like they kept shooting all these viewpoint, what you had to think. This is happening. Look, man, if you keep saying shit, one day I might be walking randomly and I'm like, no, that's just a fruit. No, this fruity. Wait, hey, what's wrong? Hey, it's a fruit, man. Keep walking. It changed your mind. You can't listen to something over and over, especially when you only listen to one freaking media. But what's even worse, somebody is getting the moral points that you keep hearing. Look at my bathroom, it's very clean because there's everywhere. There comes a point you flip. There comes a point. I'm like, who are you to tell me how I should live? You're gonna sing a gangster song? As if, oh, what was that song they sang again? Imagine, that stupid song.
Imagine there's no heaven, easy if you try.
Well, below us,
above us only sky.
imagine all the people
Living for today.
Oh my god. I love editing, man. You know what I wanted to sing in those times? I wanted to sing the song from SpongeBob. Remove my mask. Remove all these things. Do whatever I want in the train, in the metro, and start saying, it's the best day ever. That's what I wanted to sing. Are you freaking kidding me, people? I'm not saying that you're not right. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm saying that you want to tell me how I should live my life when you're living a life that I can never reach. You telling me that I should be locked up in a box when you live in a freaking castle.
That particular accusation is not true. I mean, you certainly read about the defund the police movement, but you read plenty of voices and plenty of articles about the resistance to that. You read about Biden and many Democrats saying, no, that is not a winning path for our party.
Much later.
Well, then I don't want to see your face. I want to see somebody in a box happy to tell me live in a box because I'm happy. I don't see that. So the fact that this woman was calling it out, I'm happy. Because even Bill Maher is like, you kept pushing me in a direction and then you blame me for staying in that direction. He might still not like Republicans, but he doesn't agree with all these left-wing points. A lot of people are kind of wake up because when there is no enemy, when there is no Trump, when there is nobody to blame, you can blame Putin for a while, but there comes a point people are going to be like, you are the freaking problem because you never take responsibility for your action. Short video, people. Just wanted to point it out. Let me know what you guys think. Comment. And see you guys next time. Peace.
Don't get me wrong, makosa kita bong.